Robin is already there. So yeah, we can continue with the handover ceremony.
All right, thank you, Belen. And I'm happy to be here with Dean Yubol and to get her, of course, as I said in our welcome remarks, and as you know, oh, sorry, the microphone. Excuse me. So welcome to Dean Yubol. We will, as I said in our welcome remarks, we will obviously be partnering on next year's conference. And I will let the Dean tell you something about our partnership and her vision for the conference next year. Please.
Okay, this is okay. Yes, so, well, Dr. Ramcharan, is the Executive Director of Asia Centre, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of the participants who are able to make it physically here today, as well as all others from so many countries who are attending the conference online due to the current situation affecting us all globally. As of today, the number arising from the COVID-19 pandemic reached 35 million and around 200,000 infections and 1,040,000 deaths. Okay, that's quite a big number and very shocking to all of us. But this catastrophe, even though we do not have COVID, we still have a lot of problems and communication challenge for all of us that we are facing today is that we have to try to tackle issues of disinformation and misinformation. The race to find a cure for the coronavirus has resulted in vaccine nationalism. Meanwhile, technology companies are increasingly called upon to address the variety of fake news on their platforms, which I think this seminar has touched a lot of that already. Okay, but the efforts of the technology companies are seen as too little or too late. So as the Dean of the School of Communication and Innovation Management, or GSCM at NIDA, the National Institute of Development Administration, I foresee this as the challenges of our time. How are we going to adjust ourselves to the new communication infrastructure when the COVID-19 pandemic subsides? What would be the new global order be like when nations become inward looking? And how is technology going to impact the way we work and do business? To answer these questions and more, NIDA will partner Asia Centre to co-host the 6th International Conference entitled COVID-19 in Asia, Communications, Nationalism, and Technology, from October the 6th to October the 8th next year at NIDA. The conference topic is highly relevant, as by this time next year, we expect to still see the effect of COVID-19 on society, but we would have a full year to more meaningfully access its impact. So this partnership between Asia Centre and GSCM is not a new one. Since September 2019, there have been a series of engagements by representatives of both organizations in several occasions. This led to a signing of an MOU on July 21st this year, and between Asia Centre and the GSCM to extend cooperation, including the next year's conference. As a concrete next step, Asia Centre and NIDA's Graduate School of Communication and Innovation Management will meet soon after this conference to finalize the conference theme and make a call. I'm also pleased to note that the Thai Media Fund has also come on board as a partner for next year's conference. Hence, I hereby invite you and those from your networks to join us and be a partner of the international conference in the year 2021. Thank you.
So as the Dean was just saying, the conference is titled COVID-19 in Asia, Communication, Nationalism, and Technology. So
we still have to work on that.
Yeah. No, but yes, we will meet soon. Yes. I'm curious, how do you foresee this whole COVID-19 situation? How do you see the COVID-19 situation playing out by next year?
Well, I hope.
Yes.
I hope. I think everyone is hoping that the situation will be better.
Yeah.
Of course, because we are trying so hard to try to reduce the number of infections and try to reduce the number of deaths.
Yeah.
And then everyone is, I don't know where else, but here in Thailand, everybody is so strict about, the way we do our business. As I said earlier, it's affect the way we run, going on with our lives and the way we work and the way we do business. Usually we will have a lot more people in the conference room than this, but due to the fact that we cannot travel abroad and none can travel into Thailand, so we actually, I just mentioned to Robin earlier that actually is quite a good thing also, because we can try to make the conference more compact, and then we can have the situation where we can see face to face. And but anyway, when we have contact from far away, like questions from afar, sometimes we don't get enough information to understand each other, like we have earlier, with the question about the Chinese Thai something, and but we have to work on that, because then we have to start learning how to work in terms of communication between people and people. We learned about that a long time ago, but now we have to learn about communicate with people through technology, and sometimes we have to learn to communicate with technology, which is quite very difficult and complicated. And then, but this is what I see.
It must have had a considerable impact on the way the graduate school operates.
Well, for graduate school is quite okay, because we don't have too many students. We have, in a class we can have like 20 to 25, which is quite a good number, because we can have them all in one conference room. But for undergraduate student, that would be a problem for me.
Well, we look forward very much to
Yeah.
conference.
NIDA is also looking forward to see all of you there.
Yes, please do. So thank you very much. Let me at least give this to you.
Yes.
And thank you very much for outlining your vision for our conference this year. And as you said, we will be. Oh yes, as you said, we will be meeting very shortly to finalize, discuss the themes and so on. Yeah, so thank you very much for coming, for this partnership. Please, a hand to the Dean. Yes, with the poster.